guess.
BJ, I know it's a week-to-week thing and everything changes based on who you're playing and
Sure.
personnel things, etc. But did you find something in the second half at Chicago that you can apply and build on moving forward?
Well, yeah, I thought we found just we found out that doing it right makes a difference, and all the guys, worked hard all week to improve fast, and it showed in the second half. But we're not there yet. That first half is still a little choppy as far as giving up plays. We gave up two big plays that we shouldn't give up. So we're getting closer. But the boys are working. They're fully engaged every day, and it's a race to improve. But the second half was fun to watch. It was clean. Even entire game. If you watch the entire game, it's about 10 snaps that you don't like, and the rest is pretty good football. So it's a race to be more consistent and just to play 4 quarters of really good football and make people beat us and not give away plays. It's too much of giving away explosives and touchdowns, and that's got to stop. Like now.
Pat just said in the second half that the game plan was simplified on defense. Is that something that can be sustained moving forward, or can it not be as simple every week?
I think what Pat meant of how we played certain things, we just played it one way, and it was easy for the guys to get body on body and play more match and man than play zone, and it helped us. I thought Nico J Mac played very well in the second half because he can really cover. So we went to more 5-man pressures and man coverage, and it made it easy for our guys to match up the motions.
When you face Breece Hall this week, how important looks like he's going to have a heavier workload. He's out there. Pitch count, how important is it to kind of contain him as you make them more one-dimensional?
That's pivotal. Obviously, he's a great back. Last year before he got injured, he was a top 5 guy in my opinion. He's still making big plays. He's ripped off probably 3 or 4 40-yard plus runs already this year. With a young quarterback, playing for him, obviously the running game is always going to be important. On top of that, they got Wilson, who's a big-time receiver. So it's a cat and mouse game between stopping and running and taking away their best receiver. So that's every week in this league, having a plan for both sides. But he's a big-time back that we have to make sure we contain.
Zach Wilson's coming off the best game that he's ever had in the NFL. What did you see from that, and what steps did he take?
Yeah, he's super talented, guys. Obviously he's a first-round pick for a reason. You watch the guy run around and throw the football. It's special. I think being around Aaron, for this summer in the spring really has helped his game. He's kind of mimicking some of Aaron's, releases and movements in the pocket. So he played very well last week. He made some plays with his legs, which is scary for defensive coaches because when plays break down and he's scrambling, man, that's a problem, especially in the red zone and on third downs. But he is definitely playing good football. He played very well last week. And, with young players, the more they play, the more they improve. So it's just 4.5 starts, whatever he's going to have Sunday, so we'll see.
How much were you involved with the decision of Randy Gregory letting him go?
Well, that's not my call. I love Randy as a player, but it's a production business and it's a team decision. Obviously Randy is a good football player, but sometimes not a good fit. It's a fit thing in this league, and it was probably good for both parties to separate.
Do you have enough with Benito, and it looks like Clark may or may not be. Do you have enough in that room?
We do. Barron's coming back slowly here, so hopefully in a week's time he's back in the fold. But yeah, we do. We feel good about the room.
What do you see with Nathaniel Hackett as a play caller?
I see him as a good football coach. You watch the scheme. It's good every week. He's attacking what people are doing in certain areas, third downs, red zone. So his plans are always clean. It's clean. It attacks what you do well. So your first 15, the first 20 plays of the game with this play caller, you better be careful because he's having a good plan coming in. As he goes through the game, you can kind of figure out what he's doing, but he always shows up with different curveballs.
Vance was how?
Yeah, he does. Just to get off and a natural bendability. He can drop into space. He can cover tight ends. He can cover backs. That was Hassan. He can do a lot of things, and that's the reason he's a great Sam backer. He can rush. He can cover. He can sit on edge. So that's his profile. So hopefully, moving forward, he continues to grow as a player, and his rush ability is obviously, it's known. Now it's the next level with the edge setting, and those things. But yes, absolutely. Mhm. Right. Absolutely, but he is improving every week with that. He's trying hard with it. He's being physical on the edge, and it's an open side of wheel, man. He's tough to account for with certain pulls and certain blocking schemes because he's 4 yards deep very quick. So he's seeing different kind of schemes because he has get off. So he is dangerous open side because you can't predict if he's going to get off the ball and mesh charge or he's flat. So he's made some plays, doing other things on the open side.
There's a couple times where it looked like there were missed assignments on guys running over Komet in the Bears and Miami game also. Is that where Justin Simmons and Josie Jewell maybe as the on-field defensive quarterbacks make a difference?
That helps having veteran players back there, but we expect whoever plays Mike to do their job. It's professional football, and we have rules and have assignments. So obviously those things happen. You don't want them to happen, but you correct them quickly. But whoever's playing for us, Mike, we expect it to be done right. So,
Thank you, Coach.
all right, guys, thank you.